Hey, my friends. I'm back from among the missing. I have been at Ashley's for almost 2 days. And I have been released from my duty. And you know what? I love Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A because it's real chicken. But I asked for honey mustard and Chick-fil-A sauce. And they gave me 3 of each. Get out of here. Yesterday, I went through Jack's. All I ordered was 3 small shakes for the boys, a cheeseburger with ketchup only for Rep, and honey mustard. And I said, please don't forget the honey mustard. I get them home. Do you think there was any honey mustard in there? No. And I even said, please. Of course, he was upset. He wanted honey mustard. I'd gone to Zaxby and got Reed wings. I told him, I said, I can't afford y'all every day. But no, I went and got them something good because they had ball games. And I stayed home with the baby. But I'm fixing to eat. Away Girl does this beautifully. She eats and talks on her lunch hour. I will be having it down the front of my shirt. So I'm going to turn this off. And then I'm going to come back and join you. But you know, Chick-fil-A fries with honey mustard is the best. And Chick-fil-A sauce is good too. So I'll be back in a minute. Bye. Okay, I got my Chick-fil-A eaten. It was good. I got honey mustard on my shirt. I'm glad you can't see it. Before I pull out, I wanted to show you something that Ash got me. This is part of my birthday presents. You know they were gone. Is that not gorgeous? That is a real succulent. It's in a real heavy. She got it at this place in Birmingham. Isn't that gorgeous? And I can keep these alive. You just missed them. I saw somebody on YouTube. But isn't that beautiful? It's in a real heavy thing. I think that's gorgeous. But that's part of my birthday present. And then we're getting shirts kind of like this made for the boys for softball. So I'm fixing to head out of here. They got it fixed really nice there that you can place your orders as you drive through, and they're helping you, and they have your order ready at the window just to pick up because of lunch. They really streamline it. But how are y'all doing? The last few weeks have been crazy for me. You're like, Suzanne, you've been among the missing again. I know. I've been putting up Ashley's singing video and then the kids at church. And y'all have been so, look. I'm a singer. And I know that girl can sing. I am so proud of her. We have a very elite private college in Birmingham called Birmingham Southern. And when Ashley was 8, I had already realized the vocal talent that she had because I was singing in a gospel group then, and I just knew her pitch was really good to be that young. And so I called Birmingham Southern to ask about her taking voice there. And the lady said, we don't take them till they're about 12 or 13 usually, till they kind of are in puberty and you know what their voice is going to do. She said, it being a college, you know, our private lessons are reserved for the ones who are older. And I said, well, would you just let us come over and let you listen to her? I said, because I'm a vocalist, and I said, she's really got good talent, which every mother says that about their child. And so I took her over there, and they were very impressed with her. So she started taking voice at 8 years old at a private college in Birmingham. And she's got one of the clearest, purest voices, and her diction is so good. She's had people throughout the years to tell her, I can understand every word you're saying. That's not true with everybody that sings, and her diction is so good. I wanted her to major, she majored in communications when she went to Auburn, public relations communications, but I wanted her to do speech pathology because she can even imitate people singing. You know, everybody has a style, everybody has a sound, and it's so crazy the way that she can mimic somebody, and that means she has a keen sense of hearing. And I'm so proud that her church uses her so much. As y'all can see from the videos, that's a large church. But she is faithful, she's committed. She has to work every third weekend, so that comes around pretty soon. But I'm always happy to share with y'all, and I'm always so proud, you know, when she sings a song that you've not heard before. So, but the last few weeks have been crazy. Crazy, dealing with just, you know, a lot of fatigue, and just, I don't know. What happens when I have so much fatigue is that it bothers me emotionally. I get a little depressed about it, and when I get depressed, I want to pull away, and I think I just needed some time to pull away. But also, starting last weekend, I started working with a young lady. She's 25. I used her as a work study at the college, and I'm not going to go into any details, but I was on the phone constantly with her Thursday, Friday, Saturday, part of the day Sunday, and I've been texting her every day since then. She's just got a situation that she needs help, and it's not like I'm looking for things to do, but when the Lord lays something in your lap and you truly know this person and you truly know that they need help, then you're wrong if you don't help. And that's where I've been. And there again, it's exhausting, but she's a precious young lady and she needs help. And so I really have been consumed with that. So, and then, oh gosh, took mother to the doctor. I've got to take her to the doctor next week. I took her to get her hair cut this week. I took her to buy groceries, took her to the bank. So then I get to Ashley and Michael's yesterday at 7. John left to go fishing Wednesday evening. It's going to be the last weekend that he fishes. So the boys have been wanting me to spend the night. And so I thought, well, I'll spend the night with them. I don't like to spend the night away from home. I like to be in my bed resting. But, you know, what grandbabies want, grandbabies get. But no, it just really made sense. I was there all day yesterday, picked them up from school, took them to 2 different places and picked up stuff, like I said, for supper, because they Rhett had practice and Reed had a ball game. And then what I'm trying to do this year, whenever I can, when Ashley's working and she doesn't get off till 7:30, and like they'll either be through with their games or they'll still be in a game, or one of them will be practicing. So what I'm doing is staying behind with the baby. He's 17 months old. He's all over the place, just like put me down and let me walk. So the best thing I can do, and it's been so cool at night, best thing I can do is stay behind with him and let Papa go. That's what we did last Saturday. It was freezing cold. I think I told y'all that. And I stayed behind and kept him at home and let them go to the both boys had ball games at the same time. So that's what my mission is, to kind of do that, to help them this year, because they're just in a hard place. I mean, and Michael does a tremendous job. I have a great son-in-law, and he does a tremendous job, and he's tired and he's frustrated and he gets ill, you know, just like anybody else does. But you know, when Ashley works, she's gone about 14 hours a day, so 'cause she does 12-hour shifts. So I kept Riggs, and Michael took both of the boys to the ballpark. And I tried to get him down for an afternoon nap. He cried for 30 minutes. It's different when I lay him down. He wants his Gangan. His mother told me that he doesn't do her that bad, but it's because it's me there. He loves his Gin. He was, I mean, she was holding him, and they were fixing to go off with some friends, and he was crying that little heart out. He wanted his mama, but he didn't want his Gin to leave. You get what you want, don't you? You get your own shake, don't you? That's right. Cheeseburger, fries, and shake. What'd you get? Cheeseburger, shake, and this is a hot wing kind of boy right here. I'm telling you. Aren't you glad I didn't get the hotter ones? Would you have liked the hotter ones?
Not one.
Just one?
Yeah, I like these.
Yeah, those are good, aren't they? He's doing good. So we've been through Zaxby's. We've been through Jack's. When Gangan's here, you get what you want, don't you? Don't you? Quit throwing your food to Journey. Eat your cheeseburger. Don't throw it to, no, don't throw it to Journey. You eat it. No. No. Wink at Gangan. Wink. Let me see you. Hey. Wink. Wink at me. Wink. Will you wink at me? Look. What are you what are you doing? You stinker. Are you winking at Gangan? And so I let him FaceTime John yesterday, and y'all, he has the funniest thing. When he sees him, he goes, Papa, Papa. It's the sweetest little voice. So he's in love with Papa too. But so Ash, the boys got him from the ballpark. Ash went to Moe's and got all of us supper, and I ate entirely too big of a burrito last night. We were all like, wish we hadn't eaten that. So I spent the night with them. And Reed and Rhett have good sized beds, but they have it's like a bonus room, and they've made their bedroom together there, and they've pushed their beds together because Rhett would end up getting out of his bed and getting in Reed's bed all the time, so they pushed them together. So it's plenty. It's like a king size bed when you do that, and there's plenty enough room, but them boys are all over the place at night. And I'm fanatical about kids getting cold. I mean, that's my whole life. I've tried to keep Ashley warm. She's laughed about that. You got a jacket? You got a jacket? You got a jacket? I can't stand the thought of my kids being cold. And but anyway, they will turn and sleep on the opposite end of the bed, and they're laying on the cover. And Reed went to see, he fell asleep. He was so tired when he got in from the ballpark, and he fell asleep on the couch, and Michael got him up. He's gotten so long he can't carry him anymore, and so he got him upstairs to his bedroom. And he was under the cover, laying the right direction when I went and laid down. I laid down about 11 with him. And so I woke up later on, and him and Rhett both were laying toward the foot of the bed, and Rhett had a cover, a separate cover, and Reed. And so he's laying on my cover. It's just like a zoo. With those three boys, it's like a zoo all the time at that house. I was like, I like my peace and quiet. I was like, last night I was like, I really would like to go home and get in my bed. But it worked out perfect because Rhett, Ashley had to go in. I really wasn't supposed to keep Riggs today. She had a conference, and she said she needed to go to at least half a day of it. So I said, go on. And it's my BFF's birthday. Happy birthday, my sweet Janice. I sent her I had bought Rhett some stickers, and it showed a little mustard and a ketchup hugging, little figurines, and I put it in my journal, and I put, you are the ketchup to my mustard. We're going to the beach in a couple of weeks, but the girls from the college are they took her to lunch. I'm behind. I couldn't get there in time, so I called her last night, and I said, look, I got 2 boys now, and their mother's gonna be home probably about the time y'all are eating. And I said, would you be mad if I don't come? Well, Lord, no, we're going to the beach in 2 weeks. And I was like, thank you. So the girls from the college are taking her out, just taking her to the local Mexican restaurant. And I hate I couldn't be with her. But I love you, Janice P. Stacks. You're the mustard to my ketchup. And she wrote me back and she said, you're the peanut butter to my jelly. We're the kind of friends that we may not talk all week. And then we may talk, we text a lot. She works such a stressful job. She's still under the good old college stress that I retired from. And but we'll text sometimes at night. But we can go off and we have the best time. I mean, it is just so wonderful to have a friend like her that you can just go and just totally be yourself and no expectations of anything that you don't want to do. She goes to my church and she's single. She's been single over 10 years now. I guess it's going on 11 years. And I'll say, you know, do you want to go somewhere? And I mean, we don't go to bars or nothing. That's totally against our lifestyle. But, you know, do you want to do something else? Do you want to go somewhere where you might? No, let's go to the condo and put our pajamas on. So that's what we do. That's what we do. So anyway, we're supposed to have severe weather. John was coming home tomorrow because of the severe weather. But now he is in southwest Alabama. He's down, well, I don't know how to tell you, close to, I know y'all have all heard of Selma, Alabama, where the Freedom March with Martin Luther King was, and that's where that's the area he's in. So we're north central. So he called me this morning early and said, we're gonna fish for a couple hours, we're gonna clean all the fish, and I'm loading up my boat. They're gonna leave the camper there a few more weeks, and he said, I'm coming home because the weather is hitting this area first tomorrow. And I said, good. Makes me feel a lot better getting him on home. And we got a birthday party for one niece, great niece, that's supposed to be outside tomorrow, and I don't know what she's gonna do. And then Rhett, and this is John's great niece and Rhett, they were born on the same day. It's just really neat that we have one from each side of the family. And so Rhett and Presley will be 5 years old tomorrow. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Babies grow up so fast. Kids grow up so fast. And so Rhett has a party Sunday afternoon at a trampoline place, which I hate those places because I've heard people say the kids get legs broken and stuff like that. So just gonna pray for the best. So busy weekend. Next week is really busy. Doctor's appointments for me and Mother, hair appointments for Ashley and me, because when Ashley has a hair appointment I keep rigs. So busy time. But I just wanted to jump on here and tell you, I have not forgotten you, have not forgotten the memorization verses. I told you, you know, I set out to do them every week, and I thought that's really unrealistic, and that's really a lot. I think we will do better if we pace ourselves and sometimes take a week or two in between and just keep on, you know, keep on memorizing them. Because I don't intend to just do this year. I intend to keep on doing it. So, but I haven't forgotten y'all. I love you with all my heart. And let me say again, I said it on my last video, I have not answered comments in about 2 weeks. I did get a few. I have not forgotten y'all. They will be answered. I love you with all my heart. I'm just kind of at a rough patch in the road for concentrating and focusing, and I'm really busy too. And Mother is very, and I know I'm talking so long, but Mother is very restless right now. So it's like we're having to get her out every chance we can. I don't know what that's about. But she'll say, well, I'm okay, but oh, I wished I could go somewhere. So I've gotten her out this week. Dana's gotten her out, I think, like twice. So it's just changes. And it just puts a lot of pressure on me to feel like I'm doing everything I need to be doing for her. And she's not, I mean, she can be demanding, but she's demanding in a nice way. And she's demanding without really understanding that she's demanding, because she's a jewel. So but thank y'all for the Easter cards I got. I feel like I'm just trying to play catch up. I got some sweet Easter cards. I got a awesome little card with cutouts in it from the Netherlands. And so y'all know when I get mail from other countries, or from anywhere actually, but mail from other countries especially just thrills me. And it's just such a blessing to be a part of y'all's lives. I do not take that for granted. I consider it an honor and a privilege, and I'm talking way too long because it's like catching up with an old friend today. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for sharing my ride home with me. And until next time, I love you with all my heart, and I truly appreciate you. John 10:10 says, the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but he says, I come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. I pray that you have abundant life. Until next time, bye.